Twilight cast then and now. Today, vampire movies are as rampant as any genre, and all credit goes to the creators of the Twilight Saga film series, who gave us one of the best vampire movies ever, and even made vampires attractive. Twilight tells the story of a teenage girl and a vampire man who fell in love, and have to overcome their differences so they can be together. I mean, it's a vampire, and humans are literally their favorite meals. Twilight is the first movie in this series, and it grossed over $400 million with a budget of $37 million. It's been 12 years since this film was released, and today we're going to be looking at the life and career of the members of the cast of this movie, what they've been up to in the past decade, where they are now, and major events in their lives since then. And yes, this includes the numerous scandals. Make sure you watch till the end of this video so you don't miss any spicy gist. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to the channel. Jackson Rathbone. Rathbone was cast as Jasper Hale, the adopted son of Esme and Carlisle Cullen, and husband of Alice Cullen. He could sense and manipulate people's emotions, which made him very powerful. He found it difficult to stick to the Cullen family's rule, which prevented them from feeding on humans.
Sorry, Jasper's our newest vegetarian. It's a little difficult for him.
Pleasure to meet you.
After the Twilight series, Rathbone has been super busy, working on several movies, and his most recent is The Wall of Jericho, where he played the role of Donovan Taylor. The film was released in March 2019. While he wasn't acting, he was performing in a funk band called 100 Monkeys, which he formed with two friends from high school. They released 3 albums in 2009 and started a 100-city tour in the same year. The tour took them to nearly all the states in the US by 2010. In September 2013, he married his longtime girlfriend, Sheila Hafsadi, and together they have 3 children. He currently lives in Austin, Texas with his family. Chaske Spencer. Spencer played the role of Sam Yule, the alpha of the LaPush Pack. He was considered the most mature and the calmest member of his pack, even though he was quite young. He was in a relationship with Leah Clearwater, which ended when he transformed and ended up betraying her. Before Spencer landed this role, he was addicted to drugs and alcohol, and battled this problem for several years, working odd jobs to make ends meet. He revealed that he showed up to most auditions drunk and high, but was actually sober when he got the Twilight role. He is now an activist and an advocate for people fighting addictions. Robert Pattinson. Pattinson played the role of Edward Cullen.
Not exactly. When we taste human blood,
A 108-year-old vampire who had the power to read minds, along with super speed.
I'm here, I trust you.
my family, we're different from others of our kind.
During the series, he fell in love and married Bella, a 17-year-old human girl who carries his child. He is incredibly charming, and has some great looks that had even the viewers swooning. Pattinson played the role of Cedric Diggory in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire in 2005, before landing this role that made him one of the most popular and highest-paid actors in the world. He went on to star in several other big-budget films, and even played the main character in the 2020 spy film Tenet. Pattinson will next star in Matt Reeves' superhero film The Batman as Batman, which will be aired in 2022. He's now 34, and he has been in a relationship with the English model Suki Waterhouse since 2018. But before then, he was in a relationship with Twilight co-star Kristen Stewart. Keep watching to find out what happened between the two. Ashley Greene. Ashley Greene portrayed the part of Alice Cullen, the adopted daughter of Carlisle and Esme Cullen, and Jasper Hale's mate. She can see into the future, but the ability is limited. She can only see the outcome of decisions after it has been made, not before, which means she's powerless when it comes to spur-of-the-moment decisions. Greene initially wanted to become a model, but since she's only 5 feet 5 inches, she chose to go into acting after she was told that she wasn't tall enough. Twilight was her breakthrough film, for which she won several awards before it ended in 2011. She has appeared in several movies, including Accident Man and Antiquities in 2018, and her most recent in 2019, Bombshell. In March 2013, she got into trouble after her Hollywood condo went up in flames as a result of a candle that was left unattended. She was also a victim of hackers recently, who shared some private photos of her online. She is currently married to Paul Corey. Nikki Reed. Reed played the role of Rosalie Hale, Emmett Cullen's mate. As a human, she was engaged to Royce King II, before an incident that led to her getting changed by Carlisle. She has the most self-control of any vampire, and didn't taste blood throughout the entire series, not even that of her attackers. Reed's character in the movie was considered the most beautiful character, and that says a lot about Reed's beauty. Her charming beauty, coupled with her excellent acting, ensured that she had a booming career, even before she appeared on Twilight. She starred in Catch 44 and the crime thriller Pawn in 2011. She has been married twice since then, finalizing the divorce with her first husband in January 2015. She is currently married to Ian Somerhalder, and together they have one child. Kristen Stewart. Kristen was cast as Bella Swan, the beautiful human girl that made Edward Cullen fall in love. She got pregnant with Edward's child, and due to the nature of the child, she nearly died during childbirth.
Rosalie, pass some morphine.
Edward had to turn her into a vampire to save her. She started acting at the age of 12 and starred in more than 5 movies before landing the Twilight role that changed her career. After the film series grossed over $3.3 billion, Kristen became the highest paid actress in 2010 and 2012, and went on to win the BAFTA Award and Caesar Award.
And the BAFTA goes to Kristen Stewart.
Making her the first American to win the Caesar Award. She has won several other awards since then, after landing numerous big-budget roles. She was in a relationship with Robert Pattinson until July 2012, when some photos were released that showed that she was having an affair with the director of a film she was working on, Robert Sanders. He was 41 at the time and married to Liberty Ross, while Stewart was 19. They both offered a public apology, but that didn't stop Ross from divorcing Robert. Neither did it save Stewart's relationship with Pattinson. She is currently in a relationship with Dylan Meyer, a screenwriter. She returned to mainstream Hollywood with leading roles in the action films Charlie's Angels, 2019, and Underwater, 2020, as well as Happiest Season, 2020. And that brings us to the end of today's video. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and stay tuned for more amazing stuff. Can you believe the gossip between Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson? See you in the next video.